everyone. So today we're working on some packing to get ready for our big move.
We've never actually done this before with a baby, or planning for a baby and doing it while a baby is around. It's hard enough to pack even without a baby. And now to add all of his stuff onto it and him moving around. We've got some toys. We're hoping those will help with it.
Keep him a little bit occupied is the goal.
We've bought most of the stuff we need. As you can tell behind us, we have about 5 big bags that we're going to be packing for all of us. Most of them are for him.
It's still not enough.
Yeah, still not enough. We're going to be going overweight, but
we're already planning to go overweight, which we've never done before when we've traveled. But we've decided that now, because we have a baby, it's totally justified.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. So we're going to end up working on packing today. Come along with us. We'll show you what we're putting in our bags.
We decided to start by packing Nehemiah's bag. We have piles of clothes here to pack because...
piles over there, piles over here, and still more in the drawer that we're going to have to get out.
Yeah, this side is the 12 to 18 month. That's 18 to 24. We have clothes for his whole next year. 9 to 12 months is what he's currently in, and that's still in his drawers, but we're not going to pack those quite yet because he's still using them. We are packing so many because we don't know where we're on the island and not on mainland and Seoul. We don't know the accessibility to some of the stores that we would like to buy his clothes from, and we don't know the price of them. We were able to get a lot of these from consignment stores, or they were given to us from our friends and family. So we were able to save some money that way. The issue is just going to be fitting them all in the suitcases, along with some medicines. We have children's ibuprofen and Tylenol, a few other things in here. We found that it's easier to bring our own medicines because if you're sick, you don't really feel like, just from our experiences when we lived in China, you don't really feel like going out and trying to find what you need. It's easier to already have it at home.
You just want to deal with translations in the moment, like when you're sick. Because even if you could find it, because then you're having to read it either in where we were before in Chinese or now in Korean.
Mm-hmm.
And
figure out the directions, all of that. It's just easier to have it accessible, easily accessible. So we have medicines. We're going to be bringing some feeding things for him. I'm sure we can find more once we're there, but we're going to bring a few.
It's just convenient because we're going to be in quarantine for about 14 days in our apartment, but with traveling and everything, we're probably looking at needing to plan for about 16, 17 days. So we have to pack all the wipes and diapers for that too. So that's going to be taking up more room. In fact, that's probably not even going to go in his bag. That's probably going to take up more space in our bags. So
his bags will be packed out.
Yeah.
But we will have to buy extra diapers, wipes. He has formula we need, baby food, all of that, just because we're in quarantine. We have to think through all of these things we might need for those 2 weeks that we will be, thankfully we'll be able to be in our home. That's the plan, in our new apartment.
Nehemiah wanted to show you his shoes.
Yeah, he has some new shoes that are for all the sizes. And then extra pacifiers, extra lovey. He has it all. He has a really cute little rain jacket that I can't wait to see him wear in the future.
Now comes the fun part, though, of putting this all in the bag.
Right.
Yay.
We've got some vacuum storage bags. Hopefully it helps shrink everything. That's the goal. We'll see how it works. Don't want a cranky baby.
Speaking of, I think I need a food break too, so we're gonna try out the new BTS meal at McDonald's.
What would you like today?
Yeah, can I have 2 BTS meals, please?
Medium or large?
Sure. Well, we've got our BTS meal. In case you don't know what BTS is, it's a Korean pop band, K-pop. pretty popular nowadays. But McDonald's brought them on to do their own meal. So apparently we've got, or each have 10 chicken nuggets, some fries, and then sweet chili sauce. Even has some Korean writing on it. That looks nice. And some tangy barbecue and some Cajun sauce. Pretty sure this is just literally fries, nuggets with some special sauce. But it's the BTS meal. We figured while we're packing for Korea, why not get the BTS meal? Yeah. So unsurprisingly, the meal tasted just like some chicken nuggets and French fries. But the sauces were pretty good. So we really liked the sweet chili sauce. That tasted delicious.
A little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah, then the Cajun sauce was okay. Mary thinks it tasted like...
I feel like it kind of tasted like Zach's sauce from Zaxby's, just in my opinion.
But anyways, if you want to try the BTS meal out, you should do that. It's pretty good.
First time about 10 years I've had chicken nuggets.
Yep. And luckily for us, the little one fell asleep right at lunchtime. So we were able to eat in some peace out here. But time to get back to packing. So we just finished Nehemiah's bag, and now we're moving on to ours. So we are packing, this is our clothes bag we're pretty much working on. And whenever we travel overseas, we like to just bring all the stuff that we want to wear throughout all the seasons. So we're packing for summer, spring, fall, and winter. I also have to pack for work. So I've got all my work attire, slacks, dress clothes, ties. We're bringing all sorts of our boots. These are probably the heaviest things we're bringing. And I mean, these aren't essentials. These are just things that we love to wear. So I put these in here. These are my favorite boots to wear. Nice dress shoes for work. Swimsuits. Big jackets for the winter time because it's still going to get cold even on Jeju Island from our understanding. And then the special essentials, the tacky Christmas sweaters that we'll be needing. So whenever Christmas parties happen, we've learned you need those. There's just little things. We get Halloween costumes sometimes. Those things are harder to find there. Here it's super easy. Like I think we picked these up at the end of season at Target or somewhere, and it's just easy to find here, but not easy over there. Yeah, we're always trying to pick stuff up just to make our life easier there. Even if you can find stuff over in the foreign country you're moving to, like it takes some searching. Yeah, and we were able to find stuff in China too, but it still just took time and having to go online. It's in a foreign language. You're needing help with that sometimes, and especially with us going to Korea for the first time, we're just wanting things to be a little easier when we arrive. So we get some of these fun items that we can have during parties. And the last few bags that we have is mostly just our miscellaneous items. And yeah, we have lots of this stuff. These bags are packed to the brim. I think we have a little tiny bit of weight in them, but we've already got like 2 or 3 boxes back behind us we got to start putting in here. So we got to figure out how to rearrange all this. But in these bags, we just like to bring mostly comfort things, either things for decorations that make life easier, foods that make life easier, candies. And I say make life easier, it just makes it more comfortable for us when we go to a new country. Just makes it feel a little bit more like home, at least for a little while when we get there until we can get reestablished and set in. So, for instance, we like to bring our candies. I got Sweet Tarts, Mike and Ike's, M&M's. Some of our favorite teas that we like to get here in the States. Spices that are difficult, specifically like these are some marinade mixes and spices that you can make, and some different freeze-dried soups. Partly because we'll be in quarantine for a little while. We like to bring some of the wax to put in wax warmers. We also bring some of the wax warmers that you can put tea light candles in, since you don't have to convert the electricity for them. It just makes it a little more convenient. And you can usually find tea light candles anywhere.
Yeah, so we have granola bars, deodorant, because that can be hard to find there in the like stick antiperspirant form. Spices, like Jacob said, pumpkin pie spice is one that's kind of tricky and it's nice to have in the fall. Some little decorations like for his room. Hopefully during quarantine we can kind of unpack all these things and get set up even though we can't leave our apartment. That's the goal. We have just so many different things. We have a set of sheets because apparently it's hard to find that in Korea. We've been told from our school. So a lot to unpack once we get there.
And Nehemiah's looking forward to the packets of peanut butter.
Yes, he's found it on his own.
It's time to rearrange these things. So we just finished our miscellaneous bags and we kind of reached a predicament at the end. We realized we had so much stuff that we actually had to go and buy another bag on top of it. So now we have 6 bags total, 4 big ones, 2 that are a little bit smaller. And we're still wondering if that might not be enough room, but we're gonna make it work. So instead of going overweight on the bags, we're just going to pay for the extra luggage instead. But then that adds on a new predicament, which I'm sure you're wondering is how are these 2 people with this large baby right here going to be able to carry all 6 of these bags when we're going through the airport? And that's a fantastic question that we're still going to try to figure out. In fact, why don't you follow us outside real quick and we're going to try a few ideas out. Wrapping these bags together with some bungee cords. Hopefully that will work. I have no idea if that's even going to work, if this is even plausible. And in all reality, when we get there, we're probably just going to use one of those push carts, but we have no idea. So I'm trying to come up with some other ingenious ideas. So let's see how this works. We'll give it a go for our first try. Hey, it actually works. Way to go, bud. It was all his idea anyways. So we just finished up with most of our packing. We have a few more items I think still coming in the mail, but for the most part it's done. And I'm pretty happy with my little bungee cord exercise. I have no idea if we'll even need it, but I think we're gonna put the bungee cords in the bag just in case for some reason.
Plan.
Yeah, she'll take the other 2 bags. I'll take the 4 bags and this little one. We'll have a stroller going along with us too, but I don't know how we're gonna fit that in the whole thing. We'll figure it out.
Wait and see.
But anyways, come along with us in a few weeks. We'll take you on our trip with us and you can see how it all ends up for us. But anyways, see you next week.